The moonshine and truth. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Ready for death. Lend me your strength. Nowhere to run. What a headache. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
Lamps ablaze. Lamp! Forward!
Hey, what's up, dudes? Insane Isaiah here, and welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. Been quite some time since I've done anything in Honkai Star Rail with any uploads or anything. Wasn't done with the game or anything like that. No. It's just a lot was going on lately, and I just released a randomizer not too long ago, and you know how that goes. Takes a while to actually get that going, get a randomizer going, editing, all that stuff. But anyways, I have a lot of catching up to do in this game. And that is what we're going to be doing. There's a new event that launched as of version 1.4, and they just had today. They just had another live stream with or not another live stream. They just had live stream with version 1.5, and they were showcasing all that stuff. So I have quite a bit of catching up to do, and I'm going to be focusing on this game for a bit. I'm still working on Super Mario RPG in the background, so there's that too. But I wanted to get caught up in this game before that update comes out and do all these missions. So I'm going to be recording for a while today, in between sessions. So the new event they added is like, well, when we get into it, I'll explain more of it. But there's a big ass event they added. It is new story stuff, but it's not like Trailblazer mission story. It's like a side story, if you will, that's going on the side. And I don't know what this is about. I haven't seen it. I've seen snippets of it on Reddit, online, all over the place. And of course, places here and there, Instagram, all over the place. You know how it is. But of course, there's a lot to unpackage here because there's a lot of other events too. Well, that's just part of it. And of course, new characters and stuff. I did not go for Topaz and Nimby. However, I did go for Seela and her light cone. And Jingliun. I wasn't gonna get Jingliun, but the funny thing is, I did like a 20 pull and got her like within two 10 pulls, so I'm happy. And it's also the right light cone she's rocking with. They're both not fully built yet, but you know, working on it. It's a big progress, and plus, I'm not really that great on credits, as you can see in the top right, or material or things like that. But hey, it is what it is. But this is what we're dealing with. And of course, she is like 0.5% crit rate off from her relic actually working. So, yeah. I'm not good on rolls with Seal. In fact, this will hurt you. Yeah. Anyways, it has been quite some time since I've done anything with Star Rail, and I want to get caught up with everything before the next update comes out. And of course, work on Super Mario RPG 2. I have a lot on my plate right now, recording-wise. Randomizers will do that to you. They'll take away a lot of time. But anyways, enough yammering. Let's actually get the story stuff going and work towards it.
Did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited. But Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Group chat. Oh, Bronya. You read this message, Express Crew? Nice emote. Bronya. We miss you so much. Yeah, especially me. I was worried you couldn't receive the message. I know you're busy, but I'll keep it short. I've been working on preparing a Solwarm festival. Belobog festival. Hold on. Belobog festival. Standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for the year due to the fragmentum and the lockdown of Belobogians. Now needed a heated celebration to lift their spirits. Oh, okay. So if you have the time, I'd like to invite you to the Solwarm festival and witness what we've achieved so far reviving Belobog. Sure thing. Festival celebrations are right up my alley. It'd be great if you can come. Everyone has been missing you. Has Duncan been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his room recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check on him for you. There's the roses. I can say she always sends that at least once.
Don Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya.
I mean,
Let's go to his room and talk to him.
the man's been through a lot. Listen, he had to relive his past and all that trauma. I think he deserves a day off at least. Hey, Japard. Forgot you're on here. Nice. You in your room, nerd? What's up?
Don Hung. Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
He went through a lot of trauma, listen. He had to relive his past. He had to witness Blade again. And Jinglian. No, wait, not Jinglian. She wasn't there yet. Well, character story. I'm gonna stay on the Express and get some rest.
Thank you for understanding. It's
Yeah.
great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
He's been through a lot lately.
I know, but it's still a shame, don't you think?
Again,
if
trauma.
only Himeko could come with us.
What about Pom Pom?
Pom Pom can't just leave the Express whenever they feel like it. You didn't know? Seems like someone wasn't paying attention.
I guess it's been a while, March. Listen.
Himeko to tag along. She might be up for an adventure. on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
I mean, isn't she going to Pellet Colony with us? Also, listen, March, I'm not going to remember every little detail. I've been in and out of this game lately.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
So it would appear.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I'll try to make it next time. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Don't forget to send my regards to the Supreme Guardian while you're there.
Alright, it's on Himeko. Probably see her in the next major adventure we take on. Walking right in. Oh!
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Very fancy.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
My adventure garb.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Agreed. I like the way you think, March.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything.
Pom-pom doll.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
I have a question. When did you take that photo of Bronya right there? Or Sampo? Or Dong Hong? You were even with them on that boat, anyways. Why are you bringing a Tom-Pom doll?
I thought since Pom-Pom can't leave the Express, bringing a doll with us is kind of like taking them trailblazing.
Where'd you get that picture of Blade?
I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Bronya and Zila. Ready to go?
You bet.
Belobog, here we come.
Sela and Bronya. Seeing them again. Especially Bronya. Oh shit.
Belobog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
Also, we didn't just teleport inside
Wait a sec.
Belobog, which is
That
out
person
here.
Over there. That doesn't look like a
Interesting.
Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
What they're doing here.
What I'd like to know, if they're here to look for Findy, then they're more than just a little late.
Oh yeah, I
There's
forgot
only
about that
one way to
thing.
Find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Hello there.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Oh.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
I can tell.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
That's us. I got stabbed.
Can you be a little more humble?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive.
You're not gonna
That's
question.
impressive.
You're not gonna question the trotter she has.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Bronya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. And that's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
I'm in charge of a project worth 8 billion credits, by the way. Teach me how to get rich.
Me too.
I have lots of characters to level up.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
I can understand March being immune to the cold, but freaking Topaz walking out here in like open thighs. It's like, damn, how are you not cold, lady?
Wow, there are people check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Food. I still bought off everything off this newspaper guy. I did. It's all lore stuff. But I'm pretty sure that's the first guy I ever bought stuff off of.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
We listen.
Robert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly? Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation.
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
It's like revisiting a place, especially when it's all about festivals and stuff. Payla's over here, actually.
Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again. Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago. It was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
Sounds good.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Payla, Peter is falling asleep.
Damn it, Peter.
Enough! From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Payla.
That's better. Now, where was I? Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
Throw it up here. Teaching all these kids on the underground. Nice. Can't be easy. Let's go. Oh, Serval's over there, actually. We just finished the thing with her, I think, last time.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started! Heartbeats will shake me, so rules can't break me. Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
Ah,
Well, that was unique.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Bronya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here.
Bronya.
Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Well, I do like to show everything as much as possible, but I'm sure getting the story progression would be the best thing to do right now, too. Not gonna follow me?
Say, I think we should probably... Or we could go...
No, we'll head straight to Bronya. I mean, that's our only objective around here. I'm not seeing anything else. Hold on, wasn't there something? Oh, Japard's over here, actually.
The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Solwarm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
That's cool, homie. You don't have to worry about us. I do like Japard. So polite. Anyone else around here I should look at? I can see Sela walking around somewhere. Probably not. I think that was the only other thing. Just Japard over there. Well, let me go up by the hotel. You never know. I was walking around for a few minutes and didn't see anyone else besides Japard over there. That way, so let's just go on and continue with the story. Oh. I was gonna talk to a guard to go in. I was trying to be polite, didn't want to barge in. Bronya, I'm here. Oh. Never mind.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Bronya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
So how you been?
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Solwarm Festival.
I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurela 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Oof. How much is owed?
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
How many zeros we're talking?
Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Like we have to intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Have a chat with Topaz.
Yeah, after all, this guy here is a pretty good negotiator.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Anything for you, princess?
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
She says Numby. Oh, it's an AI reply. Okay, that's funny. Richard Topaz is currently busy, unable to reply, and auto reply. She really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours. Really busy. Where Topaz is gone. Inspection tour of History Culture Museum. I think it's pretty smart, thank you. Seems pretty smart.
I apologize for dragging you into Belobog's affairs again. But when faced with an entity as powerful as the IPC, we need all the external help we can get. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe. Thank you.
Do our best.
I believe in you.
I don't think we need a repeat. But also, I brought Sela. For the fans. Anyways. That art, though.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Doesn't seem that young. Seems like Bronya's age. Not close to my main characters. Oh yeah, so I never really showed this place. So there's an event here to restore this place back to its former glory. And that I got to work on in the background. It's like a massive museum of like different historical and cultural things of Belobog. It's actually quite interesting to look through this. This does seem like it's a thing already loaded in. Why is there... I don't remember that bear there though. But yeah, I never showed this place. There's a whole event about it, and it wasn't like a huge... It was a nice event, but it was very long, and it would have taken a long time to make a video on it. But I think I'll do something different with it. But for the sake of this video.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Cherish the moment.
Of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
It's like, you know your art?
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself.
I mean, I only visit 3 worlds.
What I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not
Perhaps.
exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Alright.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her.
Absolutely.
So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
We want to ask for a favor on behalf of Bronya.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
True. It would. And the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
You almost lost your job there for a minute.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurylo 6?
If it is, I've never seen it.
So white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
You like animals?
I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Oh, where'd they go? They must be off playing somewhere.
We did, but you didn't introduce us to Numby.
Come to think of it, this little guy is on display here probably means it's already extinct, right?
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurylo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
I mean, it's hard to enjoy a festival when your friends are in debt.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
Didn't promise Bronya we succeed.
Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
Yeah.
Vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school?
I don't think you did.
Did someone send you a message?
Oh, Sela did. Heard you're back in Belobog. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up? A bunch of rascals came down the underworld and took over the great mines by force. I asked Bronya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Listen to her? Too late, while I thought Silvermane guards already engaging with them. Those jerks have super advanced fancy weapons and they jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you SOS because I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. We'll be there in a minute, Sela.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Not even for a second. Go save the day.
Again? I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
They're our friends too. Well, this will be fitting with Sela in our party then.
Where to now?
The tension rises around here.
Sela!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
Miss you too, Sela. What's going on?
It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
Is Topaz around?
Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
Could be.
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black? Topaz, Pasto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Yes. And you're with us.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way!
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
I guess you're a boss. Stand aside.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
Yes.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
That's brutal.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
I need more government officials. We're gonna be on a bounty. We're gonna have a bounty on us too.
Don't mess.
New enemies. The grunt security personnels. Performance points. These corporation employees perform points. Each stacks when damaged increased by 50%. Stack it up to 1 time. 50% increase and burn. Oh wait, no, he's burned. Yeah, he's burned. Weird. It's a fire, cryo, and of course, or fire, ice, and physical.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I will want to note that Sela is not really ready for fighting, but screw it. We're gonna take her with us, because why not? And of course we got Locha and Asta. Sela's whole thing is to pretty much be super fast, and it's always her turn. Defeating an opponent will also make it so her turn will happen again. Her and Bronya go hand to hand, but I think Asta works just as well. Especially with the light cone I have on Asta, advancing us forward by 24% when she uses her ultima.
Illusions of the past. That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Must be short-staffed.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
I'm ready now. Let's go. So this is still part 1, right? I'm actually going to be doing this in like multiple parts, so there's going to be like more than one video on this topic.
Ready for action?
or this video.
Time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's go.
Let's get moving.
Level 82. Fire, ice, and imaginary. Sure. Don't have the ice with us.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code, or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Doesn't seem like Servog has much of a choice. Back into the mines.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Oh yeah.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
All about that sci-fi stuff. Oink.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Saying Topaz isn't here.
Seriously? You actually speak Trotter?
Hell yeah.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
No. Space bacon could be a thing. I'm just kidding.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Will of preservation!
Don't say.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
So it would seem. You know, it's fine to come to a planet and make business, but when you're like this rude, come on.
Who invited you? Who is he?
Hold on, ask this guy something. Oh, now we get the performance points. Damage increased by 50%, stack up to 3 times. All performance points are consumed when this unit uses a big attack skill or Ultima. Interesting. Seems like there's a whole performance points going on thing.
Eternal slither.
Kind of like a promotion. That's kind of interesting.
I'm on guard.
And of course, LoCha can just remove the buff too.
Lance ablaze. Lance.
Or if you got any abundance characters that can remove debuffs, or just Pela. Pela works too.
No manners, huh?
Oops, forgot I didn't have any skill points.
Star, give these trailblazers your blessing.
That's not allowed. Come on.
Lance at the head.
What a headache.
Yeah, this is where Seela.
Don't mess with me.
You chose the
Seela's damage isn't really showing too well here. Like I said, she's not fully ready. But, screw it. Why not have her with us, you know? You fool, you could have healed.
Reach the end
Could've.
of the story in your own way.
He makes a weird noise.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
I could fight those IPC back there, but let's just move on. Follow this little guy. Big guy down there.
That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Huh?
Go beat some ass.
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble.
They can warp.
Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Let's wait and see.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
The IPC is currently conducting acid evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
Ah, and who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Really now? I supposed to let you do whatever you want?
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I do things were gonna get risky, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my finale forget it.
I like to see you try. This guy's design is interesting. Like a police unit. So I'm assuming these guys are regular humans and he's like a more, well, actually a robot. Seems like 700 years ago, they must have used some of the robot making here in Belobog.
Everything is working. Oh, Star, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Which is kind of cool. Anyways.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
What a headache.
Very good damage. It's funny because like my Trailblazer isn't fully as max potential, and he's doing that much damage.
Illusions of the past.
It's great.
Who will it be?
720 degrees review. I should look at the debuffs, huh? And train using worker culture shock in the next action. Okay. Orange points, we already went over that. Self-destruct? When summoners defeated, the summoned object will also be defeated. Oh. Oh, well, that's normal.
I'll end your misery.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I'm on guard.
Not enough energy for Locha.
Don't mess with me.
Guys definitely do have fancy weapons.
I'll end your misery.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I know it's overkill. Oh, that's what I did.
Eternal
That's decent damage. More performance points.
I underestimated you.
Everything is on Star.
Just get faster.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'll see you off.
Yeah, we can break this guy.
So you are afraid of me.
Still gonna go before I get to unleash my Ultima.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Her Ultima at least does decent damage. It's gonna be a lengthy fight, actually, when I think about it. It's only because Seal is a little underperforming.
What a headache.
But we can pick up the pieces.
Who's next?
These guys are in Forgotten Hall right now, I think. Actually, I don't even know what's in there. I only saw my friend do Forgotten Hall. I was thinking about doing that recently too.
I'll end your misery.
No manners, huh?
We got those two guys.
Everything is a star. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'll see you. I'm on guard.
Don't mess with me.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, that's decent damage. I think her light cone does a lot more damage for her Ultima.
I underestimated you.
What a headache.
Almost full though.
The head returns.
It's time.
I'll take those performance points.
Everything is a star. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Go before that guy.
You chose the wrong angle.
Lamps ablaze.
This should finish it up.
Forward!
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Intentional personnel, evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Yeah. Better off asking Bronya about it.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Where are you, March and Isaiah? Are you alright? Bronya, we're in the underground right now. The IPC took over in the Great Mines. Us and Seela just kicked them out. I see, so you're with Seela. How are things going? Did you get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. I failed to pursue Topaz. No worries, Isaiah. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Things just happen here, and I can't explain it clearly in the message. Could you come back to Quilapa 4th? I need advice from you to issue on an issue.
Huh, I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Seela?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Seela. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
Completes the challenge. Some EXP, some material.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
And we'll end our episode there. Thanks so much for watching if you made this far into the video. I'm going to be doing this into parts, so part 2 will be a different episode of itself, and so will part 3, and so on and so forth, onto that point. I could do this all in one go, and it would be around like 4 hours long, and especially with extra stuff, but I feel that doing this in parts would be much, much better, especially for like consumption of content-wise. That way you don't have to sit for 4 hours, you can just sit through a specific part if you want to. But anyways, if you made this far into the video, appreciate a like. If you want to join any of our Discord communities, I have one with my friend Sir Pinky, aka Nathan, 2 with my artists, and I think that's about it. Also social media, Instagram, Reddit, Twitter, it's all there. Or sorry, X. I refuse to call it that, but anyways. I really appreciate you watching. Until then, I will see you guys next time. See you!